Yes. Back again with another COVID update. Yes, Halloween is around the corner. Yes, we got another couple of 3-4 days to go, and then it is Halloween. But anyway, meanwhile, I am still dealing with this COVID situation. I actually did a video last week on this, and it was kind of a joking video, and then I found out some new information. Apparently, they are internment camps, which they're building. Our good friends Trudeau and company. You don't believe me? All right.
Is the province of Ontario, and for that matter, other provinces and territories, are they about to build internment camps? And as a matter of fact, Mr. Hillier raised this very point in question period in the Ontario legislature just a few days ago. Check it out.
Next question, the member for Lanark, Frontenac, Kingston.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. In my supplemental question yesterday, I asked this government if the people of Ontario should prepare for internment camps. In September, the federal government posted a call for expressions of interest for contractors to supply, provide, and manage quarantine isolation camps throughout every province and every territory in Canada.
You heard that. Every province, every territory in Canada. Hello.
These quarantine isolation camps, however, are not limited to people with COVID, but provide a wide latitude for many people to be detained. Surely this government is aware of the intentions to build these isolation camps from coast to coast. And my question to the Premier is, how many of these camps will be built? And how many people does this government expect to detain?
Question. Government House Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is very true that when people leave the country and when they come back in, that the province is suggesting, and the federal government, in cooperation with the federal government, we're suggesting that people isolate themselves. That has been a practice that has been very successful, not only here in the province of Ontario, but across.
Here's this guy talking, but not saying anything. This was not the question which was asked. So he's basically avoiding it and started down the road of this safety nonsense and whatever. No, that wasn't the question that was asked.
Across Canada, and we will of course be redoubling our efforts to make sure that the people of the province of Ontario remain safe, Mr. Speaker.
Here's the RFP, and in the RFP it uses clear language to express that these camps can be used for a broad spectrum of people, not limited to travelers. Indeed, it doesn't even mention international travelers. It's just a broad latitude of people. And I'll send over the copy of the RFP after. So your government must be in negotiations and aware of these plans to potentially detain and isolate citizens and residents of our country, in our province. So, Speaker, to the Premier, where will these camps be built? How many people will be detained? And for what reasons? For what reasons can people be kept in these isolation camps?
And here is the shocker. I think it's the speaker or whatever. He shuts it down. Listen.
And I'd like to have the Premier assure the people of
Member, take a seat.
Wow, that's something. I think for Mr. Hillier's first question, the answer was evasive, to be kind. For the second question, there was no answer. They just cut it off.
Moving right along here to New Zealand, where the Prime Minister there, who just recently got elected, as far as I know, listen to her take on it about the test.
He said, I won't wanted to, I've got a number of questions about people refuse, what do we do if someone refuses to be tested? Well, they can't now. If someone refuses in our facilities to be tested, they have to keep staying. So they won't be able to leave after 14 days. They have to stay on for another 14 days. So it's a pretty good incentive. You either get your tests done and make sure you're cleared, or we will keep you in a facility.
Don't skip by that. Slow down. We will keep you in a facility, a.k.a. jail internment camp. Hello.
Longer. So I think most people will look at that and say, I'll take the test.
So you hear that? See, you've got to take your test done. Something's wrong with her teeth. You better don't take the test. Test? What the hell is it? What is that? Is that the way they speak over there?
Test.
You either get the test done or you're going to have to spend another 14 days if you don't get the test. You kidding me? So basically, it's a nice way of saying you will get locked up.